So falls down, the lights are low, and the birds sing a pretty song.
Ho ho ho! Welcome to my Flosstube, folks. Yes, it's that time of year again. It is December 1st. It's the first of our holiday countdown 2025 videos. If you're new here and you have no idea, first of all, who I am, my name is Jacob. I am the owner and designer of Modern Folk Embroidery, and the Holiday Countdown 2025 is a annual project that I do together with the wonderful folks at Evertote in Canada and the floss and linen dyer Roxy Floss Co. Yes, so basically every year we put on a project. I design a chart and do the print booklet things and everything, and that is then sent to Caroline, who does all the printing. The full organization, she does literally everything else. She organizes all the fun stuff that goes in the whole project. She packs it with her team, she prints it, then they have to post it all. Carrie from Evertote does all the dyeing. She dyes the linen and the floss that you get in your parcel. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. We've been doing it for quite a few years now, and we are really excited to bring you this year's Holiday Countdown. It is called A Pretty Song. I won't reveal too much. You will see what happens while you start stitching the project. You'll soon figure out a theme here. There are songs. As you will know, every year I've done some songs as well. I really like singing, I like making music, and this year I have a whole collection of songs ready for you. And you guys have asked me every single year in the comments, will you be releasing an album? And the first year I said like, oh yeah, that was the plan, and it genuinely was the plan. Problem was I wasn't completely happy with the mixes or with the recordings, how they were at that time. I felt some stuff was a little bit too rushed, maybe for an actual album release, if you know what I mean. You know, when you put out something as a commercial album, you really want it to be perfect. And I am really a perfectionist, so I really wanted it to be like the best thing I could do. So every year I've been doing it, and every year that little perfectionist thing in my head was like, I don't know if I have enough songs to make an album, or I don't know if these songs are perfect enough, which is of course silly, like nothing is ever perfect. But this year I have a really nice selection. I'm really excited about that, and the plan is to have an album. Now, because I'm still doing the last bits of the songs, they're not completely finished yet. I do not know when that release will be. Please do not hold me to that. I will try and do it as soon as possible. I really can't guarantee with the amount of time it takes for streaming services to get stuff added to their catalogue if it will be this year. But it will definitely be ready for next year. Of course, that will be a bit post-Christmas, post-New Year's, but I am doing my best. Yes. So yes, basically the project itself, like I said, it is a design that you get, but you get an envelope every single day, and inside that envelope is a hand-dyed skein by Roxy Floss Co. It starts off with a linen, of course, that you will be stitching on, and a mystery part of a 25-part puzzle pattern. So on day one you will get the color, the skein for that day's stitching, and after you've completed that challenge for that day, you will not require that skein for the pattern again, so you can use it on something else instead, so you don't have to worry that colors come back later on again. This year as well, I'm really happy with how the pattern is laid out. It is really clear what that day stitching is. It is a white symbol on a black background, so it immediately shows up really well what that day's stitching is. Then the following day that pattern will be a black symbol on a white background, and then that current day's stitching will be a white symbol on a black background. Sounds maybe a bit confusing when I explain it like that. When you will see the chart, I really hope that you think it is clear, and I think it is clearer than previous years. Of course, you learn while doing this. You learn from previous mistakes that I might have made. However, speaking of mistakes, there are two this year. Well, two that we've spotted so far. The key itself. I like to have a nice key. I like to have nice symbols with the colors and everything and make it clear. So I was playing around with some symbols, and for some completely unknown reason, when things went to Caroline to be going out for the printers, I sent her the wrong key to go in the booklet. So the actual paper charts that you get, the daily charts, they have slightly different symbols on some days. I think there's about 8 or 9 maybe that are wrong. But you should still be fine. But there is also an updated key which you can download in the description below from my website. So if you really want the correct key and you're really getting panicky of getting behind and maybe not finding that day stitching, I would just sort of stick to the daily chart thing and just work from that. It's much easier to find where you're going anyway. But for the purists, if you want a correct key, that's where it is. There is also a small mistake in the lower right hand corner of the pattern. There is a jump in a stitch. Caroline will explain when she is stitching it, because she is doing daily videos as well on her Flosstube. I will link to that here as well. But you will, she will be pointing out exactly where I made a mistake in the pattern. Now, the mistake sorts itself out. If you were to stitch it exactly as I have charted it, don't worry about it. Don't start frogging stuff, because I am pretty sure that once the whole thing is ready, you will not notice this error. It's very small. It is an error, however, and it shouldn't be there, and I do apologize for that. But it is one of those things when you're trying to juggle so many different things in such a huge project. Yeah, you do get you do get sometimes in a place where you miss out stuff, and it is always really regrettable, and I really hate that happened this year. But mea culpa. Sorry. Like I said, I am doing my best doing daily videos again, like previous years. Like last year, I did for the first time every single day one video, and I really loved that. I really want to try and do that. I have outlined them already, but I haven't recorded all of them yet. But there is a whole bunch of songs and then a whole bunch of videos that will be coming out. If I skip a day, I really am sorry. I will make up for it later, and I will put out some videos probably after the holiday period in January some point, if I miss out. Not my intention though. I really want to have every single day a video, so I'm really doing my best to get all of those ready for you. But yeah, if I can't, I hope you understand how much work it is to get all of these videos and all of these songs recorded. The last thing that I really want to highlight in today's video is that a group of friends of mine, designer friends, we have started a charity project called We Are Threads of Unity, and we have a lovely Etsy shop with 7 exclusive designs. There's 2 designs from me and 1 of each of the other designers. The Etsy shop is We Are Threads of Unity, all one word, .etsy.com. And we are raising funds for cancer research. Now, all of us designers, we are not making any money from this. So after the deduction of the Etsy fees and the PayPal fees, etc., all of the money that is left, that is directly donated to Cancer Research UK, which is a wonderful charity. And we've already had amazing sales through the Etsy webshop. If you have bought something already, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, make sure to check it out. There is, besides me, there is 6 really wonderful designers there. There is Michelle, Mama Loves You GB. There's Ruthie from Crow's Feet Stitching. Yasmin's Made It With Love. There's Haystack Stitching. There is Corey's Little Shop, who has done an amazing little chart as well. And then there's me as well. So yeah, make sure to check it out. I'm pretty sure that there is something fun for everyone here to find. Anyway, I will leave it here. I will be back tomorrow with a video. That is a guarantee. There will definitely be a video tomorrow. And I will do my best to have on all the subsequent days as well. For now, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you very soon again, I hope. And happy stitching, and have a great holiday countdown period. See you soon. Bye-bye.